Hi friends, today I've decided to come down to Ekpe because I'm going to a site called the Excel Gardens Phase 2, developed by Vopnucity. Now today I decided to start this tour from the famous Ekpe t-junction. Now if you look around, this is the Ekpe t-junction. So I'm going to be taking you on a quick tour to the Excel Gardens Phase 2. This is a property you wouldn't want to miss because it's a mouth-watering property, and guess what? It's coming in a very good price. Now let's go on a quick tour to this lovely property with me, the Excel Gardens Phase 2. See ya!
Now this is the drone view of the Ekpe t-junction. We have the Augustine University, we have the $10 housing estate, the drone view as well. That's the drone view of the $10 housing estate. You can see how beautiful it looks. We have lots of neighborhoods as well, existing neighborhoods in Ekpe. So Ekpe is a full-blown city. We have the Ilara Palace. Now we are heading straight down to the Excel Gardens Phase 2. As you can see, the road is 100% tarred. Now you have the Lagos State University of Education Ekpe campus, and you have the local government, one of the local government secretariats in Ekpe. You see, Ekpe is already a city. Now we're heading into the community where we have the Excel Gardens Phase 2, and that's the $10 housing estate. Back then we saw the drone view, and this is the review of the $10 housing estate. Now we have another property right here owned by the government, and straight down here we have the road leading to the Augustine University, which is the Ilara Ekpe, and we have the Augustine University standing in front of us. That means going to the Excel Gardens Phase 2, you're going to pass in front of those lovely infrastructures, and this is the road heading to the Excel Gardens Phase 2. It's a little bit untarred because the government is actually working from behind. So in few months time, this whole axis will be 100% tarred. And as you can see, that is the Excel Gardens Phase 2 right in front of us, and it's 100% gated. And the fencing.
Hi guys, welcome to Excel Gardens Phase 2. For a lot of people that actually missed Phase 1, I'm bringing you good news today. Phase 2 is now open for sale. So let's go into this. Let's see what they have for us here in Phase 2 Excel Gardens. Now if you look at this lovely property, you see that it is 100% dry land. So one thing about properties here in Ekpe is that you boast of getting a dry land here in Ekpe, and this property, the Excel Gardens Phase 2, is one of its kind that I will recommend you buy. Now, one good thing about this lovely property is that it boasts of good neighborhoods like the Mike $10 housing estate. We have Lagos State University, the Ekpe campus. We have the St. Augustine University, and we have some other good infrastructure. We have banks all around these areas. But a lot of people that will be asking, has development actually come to Ekpe? Yes, Ekpe can boast of almost all the banks in Nigeria situated right here in Ekpe, and this lovely property is actually located in the midst of this lovely development right here in Ekpe. So you can look around, the property is 100% dried. 5 things to consider when buying a property here in Ekpe. Number 1, you need to consider if the property you're buying has good documentation. Yes, Excel Gardens Phase 2 has good document. Ekpe, like I always tell people, has become one of the biggest commercial hubs in Lagos, Nigeria. Note, there are lots of infrastructure rising up in Ekpe. We also have the Ekpe fish market for those that love nature. Now, there are a lot of things you need to put into consideration when buying properties here in Lagos, Nigeria. Especially in Ekpe, I always tell my clients to always put in consideration is 1, government presence. Government presence is one of the things that you should always have in your mind when investing in properties. And Ekpe tends to boast of good government presence because government has eyes on Ekpe. Now we have infrastructures springing up by government, Lagos State government. We have the Lagos State Film City right here in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. We have also the biggest logistic market situated right here in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. We have the $10 housing estate right here in Ekpe, Lagos, Nigeria. We have the Lagos State University Ekpe campus situated right here in Ekpe, Lagos. We have lots of banks. We have, guess what? For those that love nature, we have the Ekpe fish market, which tends to be the biggest fish market in Lagos, Nigeria, right here in Ekpe, Lagos. Now, what else can you ever think of? Pick up your phone today, put a call through to me and let's start your journey to investing in a lovely and juicy property like the Excel Garden Phase 2. Now, this lovely property, the Excel Garden Phase 2, actually comes in two different prices and sizes. We have the 300 square meter and we have the 500 square meter. Now, let's talk about the prices of these lovely sizes in this lovely estate, the Excel Garden Phase 2. That with an initial deposit of 500,000 naira, you can actually key down a plot or two or more in this lovely estate and spread your balance for the next 6 months. So let the cost start rolling in and let's get your investment started right now in Excel Garden. For those that are always calling me, if I win the front of the estate, call me now so that I will be able to secure for you the front part. Now, like I said, one thing that you understand when it comes to buying of property here in Ekwe is allocation. Now, this person, Miss Antonia Ewere Obika, has actually been allocated right here in the Excel Gardens Phase 2. So let your call start rolling in and let's get started with your own investment so that you will be the next that will be having your allocation right here in Excel Garden Phase 2. You mix Excel Garden Phase 1. Don't tell me you're planning to miss Excel Garden Phase 2. Put a call through and I will guide you through the process of investing in this lovely property, the Excel Garden Phase 2. Bye-bye.